Former Senator Ramon Bong Revilla Jr. may have scored and won a battle against charges filed against him by the ombudsman when he posted a ₱1 million bail last week for his temporary liberty. But the war isn't over yet, and the ombudsman vows to strengthen its case when it makes its next move. And as our Clazel Pardilia reports, the palace reminds protesters they are barking up the wrong tree, given the Sandigan Bayan Graft Court ruled on the Revilla's petition, not the president.
President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. had no hand in the temporary release of former Senator Bong Revilla, an ally of the president. Revilla posted a ₱1 million bail after the Sandigan Bayan 3rd Division granted his petition in connection with a malversation case involving millions of pesos worth of alleged ghost flood control projects in Bulacan.
Bakit siya pa ang unang nabigyan ng temporary liberty? Kung yan talaga ay may katotohanan at sasabihin natin may kamay ang Pangulo dito, hindi ba dapat hindi na lang siya sinampahan ng kaso? Pero siya yung nauna sinampahan ng kaso. So walang logic.
A youth organization criticized what it called the alleged special treatment given to the former lawmaker who was allowed to post bail while the other co-accused were denied. The group also argued that the ombudsman's case appeared to have been weakened, saying the court was not convinced that there was strong evidence against Revilla. The group Kapatid also condemned what it described selective justice in the case of the former lawmaker.
Kung may kakulangan, hindi pa po dito nagtatapos. Dahil petition for bail pa lang po ito. Maaaring nagkaroon ng edge, pero ayon naman sa Office of the Ombudsman, ay may matibay silang mga ebidensya. So, hayaan na lang po natin ang state prosecutors na gampanan ang kanilang trabaho.
Malacanang will allow the truth to come out in the investigation on the complaint filed against newly appointed Health Secretary Briggs Pujalte. A complaint was filed with Malacanang against Pujalte over alleged gambling in casinos.
Kung may ganito po mga issue ay dapat lang po talagang lumabas. Kailangan po maimbestigahan at kung ano man po ang kalalabasan nito ay hahayaan po natin ang Pangulo na mag-desisyon patungkol dyan.
Malacanang maintained no farmers' livelihoods would be displaced by the planned development of Pac Silica, which will serve as a manufacturing site for components used in devices and data centers. Presidential sister Senator Amy Marcos is seeking a Senate investigation into the planned industrial hub.
Hindi naman napipigil si Senator Amy sa kanyang mga gusto. At siguro mas maganda po na malaman niya kasi ang pinag-usapan dito ay mga farmers. Since 2019 po, 2019 pa, during the 2019 SEA Games, nagkaroon na po ng tinatawag nating buildable areas. Ito po ay allocated na since 2019. So, hindi po makaka-apekto to sa ating mga farmers.
Clazel Pardilia for the Nation.